悲しいほど光り出した白い闇切り裂く翼になれ
Here is our next kanji. Your first reaction is probably something along the lines of, wait, didn't we just do this already? No, we didn't. The grade 1 kanji exemplify all the kanji that you'll ever see in one way or another. One of the things about the grade 1 kanji is that not all of them are particularly usable. The major thing, however, to keep in mind is that these are the first kanji anyone ever learns. So there are kanji that simply display a concept of kanji. This one does both. It explains a concept of kanji, and it's a very important one. While this kanji looks a lot like day and sun, this kanji is not day and sun. The strokes are essentially the same. What are the differences? Note that you will draw out those lines more. Your first stroke will be made just like the one that we encountered in our last kanji, but strobe off notably to the left. Make it pronounced, and do the same thing with the second stroke. Make that bar across the top and then come down, making a significant curve over to the left, and then make those two connecting parallel lines. You must make this distinction, otherwise this will look exactly like Nichi. It's not Nichi, and it does not mean day or sun. This kanji means month and moon. So you can see how it's very important to make the distinction. These two kanji, if used in each other's situations, will create very different statements. When you think you're talking about the sun, you'll actually be talking about the moon. And when you think you're talking about the month, you'll actually be talking about the day. Be sure to distinguish between the two, or you'll get in all kinds of trouble. Luckily, the readings are rather distinct from those of sun and day. Unfortunately, not something we can say about the appearance. The readings for this kanji are getsu, gatsu, and tsuki. Alone, this kanji is read tsuki and means moon or month. With our knowledge of the Japanese numbers and the knowledge of this kanji, we now have sufficient knowledge to list all the months in the Japanese calendar. To say the months of the year, all you have to do is take the number of that month in the year and put it in front of this kanji to get the corresponding month. So, for example, 1 in front of month becomes ichigatsu, which is January, the first month of the year. This does not mean 1 month. To say 1 month, you have to change the reading. To say 1 month, you would say ichigetsu, or hitotsuki, or ikkagetsu. The second month of the year, February, is nigatsu. 2 months is futatsuki. The third month of the year, March, is sangatsu. 3 months is mitsuki. The fourth month of the year, April, is shigatsu. 4 months is yotsuki. The fifth month of the year, May, is gogatsu. 5 months is itsutsuki. Bit of a tongue twister, and a bit of a hassle, but that's how you would say it. 5 months is itsutsuki. 3 tsus in a row. That's a bit of an anomaly. But there you have it. As opposed to the common calendar, the 5th month of a lunar calendar would be Satsuki. We're not talking about the lunar calendar here. Make that differentiation. We're talking about the common Gregorian calendar. The 6th month of the year, June, is Rokugatsu. 6 months is Mutsutsuki. The 7th month of the year, July, is Shichigatsu. 7 months is Nanatsuki. The 8th month of the year, August, is Hachigatsu. 8 months is Yatsutsuki. The 9th month of the year, September, is Kugatsu. 9 months is Kokonotsuki, or Kyukagetsu. What is this ka? This ka represents the counter for months. Just so you understand that. In other situations, we've been using variations of the ambiguous counter. Months are kind of strange. There is a counter kanji for months, but it's much more complicated. However, kyukagetsu is something you may hear more often. For example, when someone is pregnant, kyukagetsu will more likely be used than kokonotsuki. Either is correct, but this may pop up more often. There is a counter for months, but it's considerably complicated, and definitely not first-grade knowledge. We're not going to venture there right now. Just be more familiar with this construction. The 10th month of the year, October, is Jugatsu. 10 months is Totsuki. The 11th month of the year, November, is Juichigatsu. And the 12th month of the year, December, is Junigatsu. Now we know how to construct dates in Japanese. So now if you want to say the 31st of December, you would put the month of December, which would be the number month December is in the year, followed by the kanji for month, 10, 2, month, followed by day, and the number day, that day lands in the month, the 31st, 3, 10, 1. So December 31st would be Junigatsu 31日. You can do your birthdays. Now you can tell other people in Japanese what your birthday is. This is a very integral skill in any language, and it's good that we've gotten it out of the way in Japanese. We have other combinations we can make with this kanji. They can be pretty useful. Namely, constructions that we make between the kanji for day and the kanji for month. Take this one for example, jitsugetsu. This can be read jitsugetsu, it can be read nichigetsu. It means sun and moon. Or it can be a condition in which you tell someone the date. If someone asks for the nichigetsu, they're not just asking for the date. They're asking you the time, the day, and the year. So if you are asked for the nichigetsu, you would put the time, followed by the day, followed by the year. You don't know how to say the time right now. Just realize that if you are asked for the nichigetsu, say the time, and then the date, followed by the year. Put 3 in front of day, in front of moon, to get mikazuki. Note the zu. It's changed. It's no longer tsuki. It's changed to zuki. Mikazuki, meaning new moon. New moon meaning crescent moon. This is a relatively common term to refer to the crescent moon. Get familiar with it. because it's easy to recognize, it's easy to say, and it's fairly common. Now, the word of the day, gapi. This means date, which you will obviously need very much. So, get that word down, gapi. There is another reading to this kanji combination. Another reading that does not mean date. When you see this being read, tsukihi, again, you're being asked for the date in a specific way. The time, the day, and the year. You'll probably not be asked for it in this case. When you see the kanji for month followed by the kanji for day, they're asking you for gapi, the date. Put month in front of itself to get tsukizuki. This means monthly. And here is a fun word for you. When a rocket ship is being sent to the moon, what do the Japanese call it? They call it a moon rocket, which for them is月ロケット. Remember the katakana? Here they are. I hope you remember them, because we will be using them.月ロケットis a moon, rather a rocket going to the moon. And that is all you need to know right now for this kanji. Note how much more information we're covering with each of these. This will be the norm from now on because we're getting into kanji with more versatile meanings. So keep your thinking caps on because we're going to need them. This is Angel of Crepusculence signing off.